Movies have some of the most breathtaking sceneries you'd ever see, especially those about interplanetary travels. But you don't have to visit some imaginary planet when we've got some places here on Earth that will leave you breathless. Is it the world's highest sky corridor waterfall walkway in China with impressive night lighting? Or mesmerizing Rui Bridge? Maybe it'll be the Crater of Fire, dubbed the Door to Hell, that leaves your mouth ajar in disbelief. In this video, we'll bring you 10 unbelievably fascinating places that, if weren't recorded, you wouldn't believe existed. So why don't you get your awesomeometers ready for these amazing places, and let's dive into it. 10. Guangdong's highest sky corridor waterfall. When it comes to larger-than-life sightseeing spots on the planet, you gotta visit Guangdong's highest sky corridor waterfall walkway in China. This giant racket-like sky corridor, located at the Wangtian Gorge in Punyang, is known as the Big Rackets by tourists for obvious reasons. The majestic sky corridor is built in such a way that it looks like two tennis rackets positioned across a mountain. Want to know how tall the structure is? It's as tall as a 166-story building. It's a project that costs around 268 million won, an equivalent of about 40 million US dollars. For sure, all that money means the walkway would have a state-of-the-art features, and boy doesn't have it. It's designed in a manner it was installed with 450 water nozzles and over 2,000 electric lights on the outermost circular bridge that reacts to the music played. And when you walk along the see-through platform of the sky corridor, you can hear the sound of glass cracking. Even worse, you could look down to see cracks appearing under your feet. But not to worry, it's just one of those special effects of the bridge that sends chills down the visitor's spines.
Number 9. Underwater waterfall. Who wouldn't want to be like this guy, sitting on a plane as you watch how beautifully an island gets sucked into an abyss? First, this is the underwater waterfall of Le Morne in Mauritius, and secondly, it's just one of the world's most spectacular illusions. No island is getting sucked into a drain. This dramatic scene you see is just the flow of underwater currents. Once on the shore, you can also see the sand and silt illusion, but for the best views, you'll have to hop onto a seaplane to explore the view from above.
Number 8. Rui Bridge. At first glance, the Rui Bridge may come off as a simulated location which can only exist behind screens. But take a trip to Shanju Valley in China's Jiang province and you'll marvel at this brilliant piece of architectural design. As if having a weird-looking structure isn't enough, the bridge is made of glass. All of the material you could build a bridge with, and they opted for glass. Why build a bridge people would be scared of? Maybe if you aren't such a big baby like me, you'd be able to walk over the bridge. I bet they have adult diaper changing rooms at either end. Once on the mind-boggling bridge, which is 140 meters above a ravine, you'll enjoy the best view of the surrounding colorful hills and valleys.
Number 7. Reynisfjara Beach, Iceland. Water is wet, roses are red, and beaches usually have gray sand, right? Well, the Reynisfjara is unlike any other beach. When other beaches agreed on having gray sand, this beach chose to give Mother Nature the middle finger and became a unique black beach. The picture-perfect and astonishing beach, situated on the southern coast of Iceland, closely to the country's capital, Reykjavik, is an unusual beach, famed for its black-colored sand. It's undoubtedly one of the most unique and gorgeous beaches in the world. Its black sand comes from lava flowing across the ocean, which then turns black as it cools and hardens before suddenly breaking apart. Did I mention the beach is near a large sleeping volcano? Yep, the volcano remains refrigerated under ice. As with soil surrounding volcanic places, the black sand is rich in volcanic materials, pebbles, and stone. There's more that meets the eye than its unique sand. This beach has some awe-inspiring columnar basalt formations that you should totally check out. Number 6. Munnar, Kerala. Beautiful scenery doesn't have to be an exotic beach, a dazzling waterfall, or a stunning bridge. It can also be an entire town. Say hello to Munnar. A picturesque landscape with a refreshing, lush green tea plantation, wonderful climate with a whiff of a calm breeze, rich, abundant fauna and flora. It's like a town that didn't age since its time in Middle Earth. Munnar is a small town in the Azuki district located in the Western Ghats mountains range of southern India. Its name, Munnar, means three rivers, and this is because of the three rivers that meet there. The town is noted for being the largest tea growing area in the whole of South India. Aside from growing tea, they have some ravishing flowers, with the wild Nila Karinchi orchids being the most famous of the lot, a flower that only blossoms in 12 years. In all, Munnar is a perfect tourist spot for lovers of nature and food. Number 5. Patlian Lake. Located in the midst of some exquisite-looking red hills and lush green pasture, the Patlian Lake is such a beauty to behold. The fresh air and tranquility it offers are like no other. If you are looking for a place to hike, explore nature, and experience an all-around outdoor experience, then this is definitely a place for you. The Patlian Lake is a relatively unexplored lake that guarantees a lifetime's adventure and one you should visit. One amazing fact about this lake is that it's only accessible in summers because of the heavy snowfall and winters, and is one of the most beautiful lakes in Radi Gali National Park of Pakistan, as it is wonderfully covered with red and blue flower beds on the lush green mountains, and along with its blue water color, it presents a scenery to behold. And it also happens to be one of the longest lakes in the Neelam Valley. When you visit the lake in June, you'll see the glaciers at a temperature of about 10 degrees Celsius, accompanied by new spring breezes that precede summer, all within hills covered with snow most parts of the year and beautiful landscapes. It is definitely a place for every outdoor person.
Number 4. Eruption of the Kalbuco Volcano in Chile. Believe it or not, these were the beautiful, destructive scenes of the eruption of the Kalbuco Volcano in Chile. How can something so devastating look so heavenly? It beats me. Although this isn't a tourist spot, not that you'd want to visit anyway, the Kalbuco erupted for the first time since 1972 in 2015, vigorously spewing ash and pumice for at least 90 minutes before the lava flow was observed from the main vent. Luckily, the surrounding villages were evacuated in time, and all nearly 2,000 people were reported to be unharmed. However, the ash rose at least 15 kilometers above the volcano. Simply amazing.
Number 3. Victoria Falls. Also known as the Devil's Pool or the Smoke That Thunders by locals, Victoria Falls is Africa's version of Niagara Falls. It's located on the Zambezi River that forms a part of the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia. The waterfall is over 1,708 meters wide and 108 meters high. It's one of the biggest waterfalls in the world and one of the most beautiful places you can visit. At its peak, an incredible 500 million liters of water crashes down the falls every minute, creating a thunderous roar that can be heard 40 kilometers away. The resulting spray usually rises 400 meters above the falls and causes a permanent cloud of smoke. So you get where all the smoke that thunders is coming from.
Number 2. Canola flower fields, Luping, China. Yellow is a bright, alluring color that breathes life into all it comes across. If you're a big fan of yellow, then this is one spot you'll have to visit. Luping County in the area of Yunnan, China is usually quiet for most of the year until the canola blooms. The fields are grown to produce cooking oil from the canola seeds, also known as camarks. These fields are the favorite spot of bees, tourists, and photographers. So the best time to visit is between February and March when the flowers are blooming. Also, at the beginning of the canola season, an annual festival is held to celebrate the flowers, so you could attend that as well.
Number 1. Panjin Red Beach, China. We've explored just about the most jaw-dropping spots, from black beaches to ancient cities to technologically advanced structures. I hope you've got some awe left for just one more. Next, we got a beach that isn't covered with sand. Strange. I'll explain. The Panjin Red Beach is not like other beaches. Instead of being covered with sand, the beach is red, thanks to a plant that causes the redness, if I can call it that. The Suena salsa, or seepweed, the beach itself is located within the biggest wetland and reed marsh in the world, in Lianjing province. Although the beach is closed to the public to preserve a small portion of it, is used as a tourist attraction center.
Our planet is filled with wonders that often seem too incredible to be real, but they are here, waiting to be explored. Which of these places amazed you the most? And if you could visit just one, which would it be? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss more incredible discoveries.